Hi guys, so I haven't recorded in a while and that's just because we've gone back to homeschooling and that is taking up so much of my time. How are you lot getting on with it? With obviously having Ella and then homeschooling, it's like I'm feeding Ella while trying to homeschool at the same time. It's quite difficult actually. Luckily the older two, with their homeschooling, they can just pretty much go and do it themselves because Cameron's obviously at college, so I couldn't help him with that even if I wanted to. And then Liam, even though he's only 13, his level of education is beyond me. Like, he is so clever, so clever. We was actually talking this week and I was saying, like, what do you want to be when you leave school? Like, what do you want to do? And he said he either wants to be a policeman or be a teacher, and I actually think that'd be really good for him because he's so calm and good-natured. He has the patience, I think, that would fit both of those roles. And even though he is dyslexic, I mean, you still get dyslexic teachers and police officers. So yeah, I think he'd make a really good maths teacher because he's a maths genius. He's so good at maths. He just understands numbers as if it's like his second language. Unfortunately, as good as I am with English is about as good as I am with maths. Very low level. So yeah, I hope you all had, oh, I just noticed I've got a bulb out. I'm gonna need to get Danny to order one. These bulbs are like a unique size, so I need to get them to order another one then. Yeah, I hope you all had a good New Year's. Very different this year, wasn't it? It was quite strange this year. Someone put, and I don't know who, I do have a Ring doorbell, so I've got an image of the person, but I have no idea who they are, put a leaflet through my door saying about having like a street party but a social distancing one. So basically bring your own alcohol, music, fireworks, that kind of thing, and just enjoy it sort of on your doorstep. So that's what we did. We took chairs out, we took snacks out, drinks out, music out, and I was playing music, and me and the boys, Danny was working, he got called into work, so we were on the drive and and like having a little smarty party on the drive. And our neighbours were letting off fireworks, which was really nice because they were stunningly beautiful. One literally came from the back of the house and the big wooden stick flew over the house and like pretty much landed in front of us on the road. We were like, a bit dangerous, but yeah, it was nice to look at. So Ella has started doing the most cutest thing, and I'm going to really try and capture it on camera because I want to keep it as a memory. The boys taught her how to poke her tongue out, so she does it as a way to sort of say hello, or you know, I'm here, or look at me, or I love you. The boys think it's I love you. They poke their tongue out at her and she does it back, or she won't be poking her tongue out and then all of a sudden she'll look at you and she'll poke her tongue out you, and then you do it back, and she's like smiles. She started smiling, she's starting to get a real big personality. She's sleeping through the night, which is a blessing. All my kids have slept through by 6-7 weeks, all of them without fail. And I'm quite an old school mum like that, you know what I mean? I'm like daytime playtime, nighttime sleep time. So during the nighttime feeds, I'm very calm. I don't stimulate her. I keep the lights low. As much as you want to be like, I love you, I love you, I love you, you know, I need my sleep. And yeah, and in this house, we're very much night owls and we all love our sleep. So in the mornings, if Danny's not at work, because his alarm or him getting up will wake her in the morning. So if he's sleeping in, like he's in late, she can go until like 8 o'clock in the morning before she wakes. She has a bottle before I go to bed, and then she'll sleep the whole way through, which is such a blessing. I'm getting sleep, yay! Oh, I said on Facebook, all I want for Christmas is a full night's sleep, and she did it. She did it for me, so she's a good girl. Yeah, she's barely getting dressed because we're not going anywhere. She just spends most of the time in sleep suits. She's got all these little cute outfits, but you know, if we're not going anywhere, just stay at home and be comfy, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking about dyeing my hair today. I'm not sure. I mean, I do like the colour of it, but I've had it like this for such a long time now. I do naturally like my dark colour, but it's so dark that because of the greys, they show up so badly amongst my dark hair. So that's why I went lighter. And I'm unsure if I should go copper, which I think will go really well because I have like 101 tones of blonde and browns and honey, and I have quite a lot of copper in it already. So I'm either thinking about going full on copper or blue and purple, like sort of a multicolour streaky thing. I'm unsure. I think copper's probably more subtle, but I don't know, I fancy just having a change up and, you know, doing something a bit fun. I don't know. I think if I do it blues and purples and things, I can always go copper after as a step back to go in this colour, because I don't want it as a permanent change. I'm just, I don't know, just beginning of the year, I don't know what it is, I just want a change. I did cut a load off it, but it's not enough, I want a bigger change. So yeah, what do we think? Oh, I'm going to do it today, so. Maybe I should put a poll. I think I might put a poll on my YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we'll see what everyone says. Or even on Instagram. So I put a poll up and actually copper won, but when I messaged Danny, Danny reckons the blue. And coming from a technical point of view, these direct dyes, these sort of crazy colours, these are easier to get out of the hair than a warm tone would be, like copper. So I'm thinking I'll go with the rainbow crazy colour and then I'll go copper next, because if I go copper then it's going to be harder to go for these sort of colours. I pulled out what I have because obviously, even though I'm not a hairdresser anymore, like I don't do it as a job, once you're a hairdresser, you're always a hairdresser and you always have like an array of colours, you know, and other things, because, you know, you just do, don't you? Any hairdressers out there know you never completely give it up. So I have lots of different colours. My favourite brands of the direct dyes are either the actual crazy colour or also the directions. So I have some reds in here too. I have some reds, some pinks, some purples, lavenders, that kind of colour. I've pulled out my conditioner. Ideally you want to use white conditioner if you're diluting these kind of colours, because otherwise it doesn't give you a true colour. It will come out fine, but when you're mixing it up, you're not going to know what you're mixing up. Whereas if you mix it up with a white conditioner, you can just put a little bit on either some toilet tissue or some white paper and get an idea of what kind of colour you're having. But again, these direct dyes, it is like luck of the draw. Depending on what undertones you have on your hair, does depend on what kind of colours these will come out. But yeah, for a bit of fun, I'm going to mix a load up. Good job I have a ton of bowls and brushes. So I'm going to make up some colours using what I've got. And we'll see how it comes out. What do you reckon? Right, I'm going to go wash my hair and then I'll be back. Don't mind my trolley, it's had a life. It's got burnt many times with hot tools. So the colours I'm going for is, this one is hot purple, even though it does kind of look blue. That's what I mean, you can never kind of gauge what it says. They do their own thing on individual hairs, it's completely different as well. And then this shade is lavender. I mean, look at that colour on the bottle to that, nothing alike. Then this colour is the pink, but it was far too pink. It's like that colour, which is far too bright for me. So I added some conditioner and I also added a touch of fire and then some platinum as well. And I came up with this colour. And yeah, we shall see, we shall see. Washed my hair. It's a little knotty because I didn't add conditioner. With these direct dyes, they work best if you don't condition your hair after washing it. You can buy special shampoos for the use of direct dyes, but basically it just means that they have no conditioner in them. So if you use a shampoo that's got no conditioner, like I'm using, who remembers this? Vocine. Love this. My mum used to use this on me when I was a kid. I love the smell. I was watching Call the Midwife on Christmas Day and they mentioned it and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that. So I went straight on Amazon and picked a load up. But then went in Poundland and saw they sell them in Poundland for much cheaper. So if you remember this and you like it, Poundland's the place to get it cheapest. If you can hear Ella, she is in the front room with the boys. She's been fed, she's been changed, so they're entertaining her and watching telly with her while I do my hair. It shouldn't take too long because I'm literally just gonna get chunks of it, like probably about, all different thicknesses, but about that thick, and just like make sure it all gets in. And I'm gonna randomly select chunks. Definitely the type of colour that you don't wanna get on your furniture or your walls or anything like that by mistake, because these basically work by staining the hair, so yeah, they will stain. So my hair is still damp. I have a towel that I'm going to use to wipe my hands off in between sections. Depending on who I was doing this to, I would wrap each section in cling film, but because it's just me, it doesn't really matter. Let's start with this purple. Ready? Again, because all this natural hair, my dark natural hair, this isn't going to touch. It's only going to pick up on those highlights and things. So it'd be interesting to see what it looks like, right? Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. See, normally I do this kind of stuff to Lizzie, my friend Lizzie, but where I've not been doing any hair at all. I've not done her hair in so long. That's one section. So I'm going to wipe that off to try not to contaminate my hair too much. They are similar tones, so. And then I'm going to, as I've got 3 colours, I'm just going to do one of each in the bottom. So I've got the purple, so I think I'll go in with that pinky colour in the middle. And then to try and stop it from bleeding, I'm going to sort of just twist it around to keep it together and then just push it back. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? How old am I? When I met Danny, Danny's like, you've had purple hair before, go with purple. Oh my gosh. Oh man. See, this is why you wrap them in cling film. This is why. Because otherwise it goes everywhere. So I'm working off my own parting that I usually have. That way I can make sure that the colours around the front are the ones that I want. So I don't mind taking the back to chance because I'm not going to see that and they're all going to blur in. But around my face, I want to be able to pick the colour, whether it be the purple, the pink or the blue. It's more of a purpley blue, but and as I'm going alternate, like purple, pink, blue, I'm also doing that around my face frame. So the bottom one was pink, then I done blue, so this one here is going to be purple. So it's kind of like an organised chaos. Like in my head, I'm processing and I know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like I do have an artistic vision. It's just I kind of make it up as I go along. So I've done a purple that side. So I'm going to do a purple this side. It's kind of hard to explain how I'm thinking and how I'm processing it in my mind. I'm just doing it, if that makes sense. I'm just looking and thinking, what do I want my next colour to be? So this one, then I want pink because I want to pop a pink there. It's just as simple as that. There's kind of no right or wrong. Look at the state of me. I've got colour everywhere, all over me, look. Yeah, maybe I might not be taking a nice picture of myself today because I'm going to be spending the day trying to get the colour off my skin. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the results. I kind of did it so I did the pink around my hairline, so underneath it'll be pink, and then I done a big chunk of purple on top, sort of where I wear my parting, so when that's brushed down it will look purple as an overlay, and then the colours will to sort of, I don't know, just, like I said, you make it up as you go along. It's a way of expressing yourself, right? And this is how I'm expressing myself today. Would you have ever thought I'd have pink in my hair? That's it. You have a daughter and it's just pink everything, right? Who would have thought? Who am I? Who am I? Right, I'll come back when I've washed it off and we will see together how this is going to turn out. Because like I said, I have no idea. These colours are very temperamental, and even if you use a colour on one person, it doesn't mean it's going to come out the same on another person. Plus I mixed the colours. So yeah. It's going to be a creation. Before it's dry, it looks very much on the pink side. So let's dry it and then we'll come back. Also, the lighting's not great, so I may have to show you tomorrow, but you know. So it's the next day. I've curled my hair and I've done my makeup. I did it purple to match my hair. I'm not sure if in this light the colour's really coming across. It's definitely darkened my hair back down, which my hair is naturally really dark, so I do actually really love my dark hair, but because of those pesky greys, that's why I've gone lighter and lighter and lighter as the greys get worse and worse. But yeah, I really love it. I don't think you can really see the blue at all. The blue is sort of mixed in with the purple and it's just blended in a little bit, which I do like it, but I think next time if I was to do it again, I think I would choose a brighter blue or maybe even like a teal blue to really make that pop out, because you can definitely see the different tones in it, but you can't, it doesn't stand out like a rainbow, like what I was kind of intending. But yeah, I do like it. Let me take you to the window, and then, because in different light, your hair reflects light differently. So natural light to warm light to sort of this kind of light, it will always look different. So let's go over there and you'll see the colour change. Can you see as I get closer to the window? You can see a little bit of blue there. See that bit in the middle? But I definitely think that it's the pink and the purple that have stood out the most. But yeah. Yeah, I do really like it. How much do you want to bet? I'll start talking to her in baby language and Pixie will come running because she thinks I'm talking to her. Yes! Ella! Yes! Yes, it's my cute little girl! Oh, it's my cute little girl! Yes! Yes! Can you see her? She's kind of smiling. Let's see if I can get her to make a tongue out. Ella! Ella! That's it. Make me look a bloody liar. Good girl. Good girl. You do it. Clever girl. Clever girl. She's got so big. She's a right little chunk. I might have to get one of the boys. Me call Cameron because he can get her to poke her tongue out. Definitely. Definitely can, can't he? That Cameron can get you to do it. Yeah. You doing it? Yeah, you can't see it, but she's doing it.
Yeah.
Is he smiling? She's like, I can't do that one. I can't do the raspberry one. I can only poke my tongue out. Yeah, you can, you clever girl. Yeah, you can. We're going to have to think of another way to capture this on camera.
There you go.
Oh, you did it, little girl. What have your brothers taught you? Yeah. You smiling, little girl. You love your brothers. I wonder what she'd look like with purple hair, ready? Oh, she's so pretty. I can't wait to start doing her hair. Don't wish her life away, don't wish her life away.
There you go.
Clever girl. Your daddy's little girl. So I think I have enough of a vlog to edit and upload. So I'll end it here and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. I love you. Bye.
Wow.